I'm Carol Mahoney, the founder of Unbound Growth, a scientific sales development firm. Every week, I host a live sales lab where salespeople come to talk about their approaches, debrief on how they're doing it now, and analyze why it may or may not work as well as they would like. Most importantly, we practice a new approach. Now, salespeople who have come and participated have reported back that they've applied new techniques that they've learned and gotten new clients as a result, just from one session. On today's Live Sales Lab, we talked about starting conversations. Well, this could be about prospecting or responding to an inbound lead or just having a first scheduled call or meeting. And even as professional salespeople, it can be intimidating trying to talk to strangers. Maybe because most of us were raised not to talk to strangers. But that's exactly what we must do on a daily basis. Now, several people shared how they're reconnecting with their connections on LinkedIn to let them know what they're up to now, or going to networking events, introducing people to one another in their network, or just sending messages about something that they have in common. Now, after debriefing what we were doing now and analyzing that approach, we came away with these adjustments. First was social listening. It's so easy to find and follow people that we want to have conversations with, whether it's on Twitter or LinkedIn, wherever your buyers are hanging out. First, see what it is that they're talking about. Make a comment or a remark, or share their updates. Go to the events that they go to. Be them around them so much that they get used to seeing and hearing your name and face. Now next, before you can actually have a sales conversation, you have to have a human one. That means asking small, non-threatening, layered questions to start. Here's some examples. How did this come across your radar? Was this your idea or someone else's? Was it that you were searching for when you found us? It looks like we're both connected to Jane. How do you know her? It's been a while since we spoke. What's happening in your world? I've been talking with several people like you who are concerned about X. Has anyone shared this with you? Third thing, and this is probably my most important point, is it has to be all about them. If you have set a first meeting, ask them, what is it that you would like to get done with our time together? Then you can ask more questions like, what's most important to you out of the things that you've shared? Why are those things the most important? And what is it that you've tried already? What's most important to remember about these three takeaways is that they're the foundations on which you can start to build trust. According to the social penetration theory, our brains prefer to disclose information in layers. So start small, ask simple, open-ended questions to understand what the current environment, journey, and problem as they see it is. Then you can earn the right to eventually ask bigger questions that drill down into why the problem is important now, why they've made certain decisions, and how they want to solve that problem. Join me on next week's Live Sales Lab at noon Eastern Time, where we'll talk about how to build relationships in sales. Check out the link below to learn more, sign up, and please share it with others.